Donald Trump's re-election as President of the United States has sent ripples through the global political landscape, shaking alliances and prompting leaders to rethink strategies. How are key global figures, especially from BRICS and beyond, responding? Let's dive into their reactions and how Trump's policies could reshape the international order. If you are captivated by global politics, give this video a like and share it with friends who follow international news. President Xi Jinping faces a renewed challenge as Trump's return signals heightened economic pressure. Tariffs that could reduce China's GDP growth by up to 2.4% mean Xi must act swiftly. This involves stimulus measures and pushing for technological self-reliance to stabilize the economy, while Trump's inconsistent approach offers potential regional influence for China. The unpredictability complicates long-term strategy. Xi's response will likely involve strengthening trade alliances in Asia and Africa, providing some cushion against US trade barriers. But as Beijing grapples with these pressures, the stakes for maintaining its economic and geopolitical clout are enormous. Vladimir Putin sees Trump's re-election as a chance to exploit Western divisions. Trump's skepticism toward NATO plays into Putin's hands, potentially weakening the alliance's unity and bolstering Russia's regional ambitions. However, Trump's unpredictable policy shifts mean the Kremlin must tread cautiously to avoid sudden surprises that could derail gains. President Lula da Silva is dealing with internal and external shifts as Trump's re-election energizes former President Jair Bolsonaro's base. This could lead to intensified domestic oppositions. Economically, Brazil faces challenges and opportunities. Trade tensions between the US and China may disrupt key exports but could also open new markets in the US if China faces tariff-related setbacks. Lula's administration needs a nuanced approach to leverage these openings while maintaining trade alliances. What do you think Brazil's next move should be? Share your thoughts in the comments. Trump's return suggests a potential reinstatement of his maximum pressure policy, which previously crippled Iran's economy through stringent sanctions. President Pezeshkian's recent efforts to strengthen ties with Gulf neighbors might face setbacks as economic isolation resumes. Iran's leadership now braces for heightened security over its nuclear program, an economic strain that could spark social discontent. For Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Trump's return could reduce international scrutiny over his domestic policies. Their past camaraderie at events like Howdy Modi could translate into US leniency on issues like India's defense ties with Russia. However, economic policies from Washington could still pressure India's export sector. Modi will aim to balance this with strategic autonomy in foreign relations. President Volodymyr Zelensky now faces a significant challenge. Trump's ambition for rapid peace talks may push Ukraine towards concessions on territory, a move Kiev has long resisted. The potential reduction in US military aid exacerbates these fears, even as the outgoing Biden administration seeks to shore up support with a $9 billion aid package. The question remains, will it be enough? Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba must brace for renewed US demands for higher financial contributions to maintain the American military presence in Asia. Unlike his predecessor Shinzo Abe, Ishiba lacks a personal connection with Trump, making these negotiations tougher. President Claudio Sheinbaum faces a dual challenge with Trump's return: protecting Mexico's exports from tariff policies and managing migration under potentially stricter US mandates. Despite proactive border efforts, Trump's stringent stance could test Mexico's policies and resources. Chancellor Olaf Scholz may find US-Germany relations tense under Trump, who has previously focused on trade imbalances affecting Germany's robust automotive industry. With Scholz having supported Trump's opponents, repairing diplomatic ties will demand strategic finesse and possible concessions. Trump's re-election means a new chapter of challenges and opportunities. Leaders are recalibrating their approaches, balancing national interests, and preparing for an unpredictable global landscape. From economic pressures to geopolitical strategies, the world is watching and waiting to see how these dynamics unfold. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more insights. Thanks for sticking with us till the end.